Russian large-scale military began military exercises for defense and combat strategies, aimed as a show of force and to get their military readiness for upcoming threats. Two Tu-22M3 long-range bombers performed a flight over neutral waters of the Sea of Okhotsk and Pacific Ocean during the Ocean 2024 CPX. Within the Ocean 2024 strategic naval drills, the Tu-22M3 long-range supersonic missile carrier bombers, operating over the neutral waters of the Sea of Okhotsk and Pacific Ocean, trained to defeat the MACH Surface Action Group. The fighter escort was provided by the crews of Su-35s and Su-30SM aircraft of the Russian Aerospace Forces. The flight duration was more than 5 hours. All flights of the Russian Aerospace Forces aircraft are carried out in strict compliance with international rules on the use of airspace over international waters. Tu-160 long-range bombers fly over neutral waters of Barents and Norwegian seas. During the flight, the crews trained to deliver strikes by air-based cruise missiles at critical objects of the MACH enemy. The fighter escort was provided by the crews of Su-35s and Su-30SM aircraft of the Russian Aerospace Forces. The flight duration was then 9 hours. Two Tu-22M3 long-range bombers performed a flight over neutral waters of the Baltic Sea during the Ocean 2024 CPX. Tu-22M3 long-range supersonic missile carrier bombers of the Russian Aerospace Forces operated over the neutral waters of the Baltic Sea waters during the Ocean 2024 CPX and trained to eliminate a ship detachment of the MACH enemy. The fighter escort was provided by the crews of Su-30SM aircraft of the Russian Aerospace Forces. The flight duration was more than 5 hours. Certain stages of the route, long-range bombers were escorted by fighter jets of foreign countries. The Pacific Fleet's anti-submarine ships attacked a MACH enemy submarine by torpedo weaponry. Ships of 3 fleets as part of Russia's Mediterranean Sea Task Force undergo live-fire naval exercises. The Surface Action Group includes Frigate Admiral Grigorovich, Black Sea Fleet; Corvette Mercury, Black Sea Fleet; Frigate Admiral Gorshkov, Northern Fleet; Diesel-electric submarine Ufa, Pacific Fleet. In the course of the naval drills, the ships left the Tartus base of operations in the Syrian Arab Republic and moved to the areas of strategic naval drills in the eastern part of the Mediterranean Sea. During the deployment phase, the sailors repelled attacks of uncrewed surface vehicles and unmanned aerial vehicles of the MACH enemy by shipborne artillery. Mi-8A MTS and Ka-52 helicopters of the Army Aviation of the Russian Aerospace Forces provided air support to the Surface Action Group. The ships, supported by Su-24M aircraft of the Operational Tactical Aviation of the Russian grouping of forces in Syria, repelled attacks of the MACH enemy air assault means. In the course of an air defense battle, electronic warfare systems were actively deployed. The Surface Action Group, along with Il-38 aircraft and Ka-27 helicopters of the Naval Aviation of the Russian Navy, trained searching for and engaging submarines with the use of onboard weaponry. Moreover, MACH enemy naval groups were tracked by shipborne guns. The warships of the Pacific Fleet and PLA Navy, as a part of a joint detachment, practiced organization of all types of defense when changing an area of performance of tasks within the central part of the Sea of Japan. The Russian-Chinese ship detachment trained to move in different formation, as well as organize anti-aircraft, anti-submarine, and anti-mine defense. Supervised by a unified command, the ships repelled an attack of the MACH air enemy with artillery live fires, then crossed a mined hazardous area. destroyed a buoyant mine. Russian and Chinese sailors also trained to fight against high-speed uncrewed surface vehicles and unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as performed live fire at night to hit a naval target. The Pacific Fleet's corvettes Gromky, Sorversheny, hero of the Russian Federation Aldar Tsidenzapov. Auxiliary vessels along with PLA Navy's destroyers Shinin and Wuxi, frigate Linyi, and replenishment ship Taihu performed tasks as a part of the joint Russian-Chinese ship detachment. The Pacific Fleet ships hit a target missile of a mock enemy by air defense missiles and artillery. Recently, Moscow was attacked by Ukrainian drones. Now the United States is planning in giving long-range missiles to Ukraine. These military exercises prepares the Russian Federation to respond to any threats from the USA and NATO, either by proxy or directly. These military exercises conducted in different parts of the globe with the Chinese partner will ensure cooperation with China in case major conflict breaks out. United States is in a ticking bomb with the Russian Federation over resources that is not even theirs. It's all about American greed. Lindsey Graham said it best.
I'm here with President Zelensky. I am such an admirer of what you and your country have done. You're trying to stop the Russians so we don't have to fight them. They don't want any American troops. They just need the weapons to free their country of a terrible invasion. They're sitting on $1 trillion worth of minerals that could be good to our economy. So I want to keep helping our friends in Ukraine. We can win.
Trillions of dollars for the United States. Blood money from the deaths of Ukrainian and Russian forces. Blood money.